Welcome to World Alert Updates. Subscribe and press the bell icon for more updates. The Pacific was rocked by a joint declaration. President Donald Trump and Philippine President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. have confirmed a landmark agreement. The United States will partner with the Philippines to build a massive ammunition and logistics hub at Subic Bay. This isn't just another military exercise, it's a permanent, powerful statement of intent. The world is watching as two unpredictable leaders forge an alliance that could alter the balance of power in Asia. The implications are enormous, from global trade to the simmering tensions over Taiwan. For years, analysts questioned America's commitment to the Indo-Pacific. The Subic Bay facility answers with concrete and steel. It signals a dramatic pivot. America is not retreating from Asia, it's digging in. Subic Bay's choice is symbolic, a return to a port that once anchored U.S. naval power for nearly a century. This is about more than weapons. It's about history, geography, and the future of international relations. The urgency is real. China's aggressive actions in the South China Sea and threats toward Taiwan have created a powder keg. The Trump and Marcos administrations saw the old strategies weren't enough. They needed something bold. The Subic Bay Hub is that move, a strategic anchor to deter aggression and reassure allies. This is the birth of a new muscular form of diplomacy and defense cooperation. For the Philippines, it means a closer security relationship with its oldest ally. For the U.S., it's a more sustainable way to project power. Together, they're sending a clear signal: the game has changed, and the South China Sea will never be the same. The joint press conference revealed an ambitious plan, a state-of-the-art logistics and munitions depot at Subic Bay. Its purpose? To pre-position vast military supplies, ammunition, missiles, fuel, spare parts, and humanitarian aid. The goal: drastically reduce response time for U.S. and Filipino forces in any regional crisis. No more waiting weeks for supplies to cross the Pacific, they'll be available within hours. This is distributed logistics, spreading out supplies across secure locations for agility and resilience. Subic will be a critical node, serving not just the Philippines but the entire First Island chain. Forces can now fight and sustain themselves without relying on long, vulnerable supply lines. The project is immense. Hardened bunkers, upgraded ports, and improved airfields. It's a joint-use facility. Both Philippine and American forces will operate from it, sharing resources and coordinating activities. This collaborative approach ensures the Philippines is a central player in its own defense. In any conflict, the first days are critical. The Subic Hub provides a crucial advantage. It's not just about storing bullets, it's about storing credibility and deterrence. Subic is a force multiplier, giving the Philippines access to logistical support it could never build alone. Subic Bay's significance is rooted in history. For nearly a century, it was home to one of the largest overseas U.S. naval bases. From the Spanish-American War to the Cold War, Subic was the logistical heart of American power in the Pacific. Its deep harbor and strategic location made it invaluable. The closure of U.S. bases in 1992 marked a turning point, an assertion of Philippine sovereignty. Subic transformed into a commercial hub, symbolizing economic aspirations. Yet geography is destiny. Subic's deep harbor and proximity to the South China Sea remain unchanged. Now history comes full circle, but with a new model of partnership. The new hub will be built on Philippine territory, under Philippine sovereignty, and operated jointly. This arrangement respects the past while addressing present threats. The Philippines is now an active participant in regional security, not a junior partner. The legacy of the old base provides a unique advantage: existing infrastructure and local expertise. Deepwater piers, airfields, and road networks offer a solid foundation. Local knowledge in ship repair and logistics is being repurposed for a modern alliance. What was once a source of friction is now a cornerstone of a forward-looking partnership. Subic Bay's new hub is inseparable from the map, and from Taiwan. Just a few hundred miles north, Taiwan is the world's most dangerous flashpoint. Beijing vows to take it by force if necessary. The U.S. is committed to helping Taiwan defend itself. Subic Bay puts U.S. and Filipino forces in position to respond rapidly to any aggression in the Taiwan Strait. The hub's location shortens operational distances, allowing faster intervention than from Guam or Japan. This proximity changes China's military calculus. Any invasion of Taiwan must now account for a swift response from the south. The hub creates a strategic triangle with U.S. bases in Japan and Guam, complicating any aggressor's plans. The Philippines, once neutral, is now an indispensable player in any Taiwan contingency. By hosting the Subic Hub, Manila moves from observer to active participant in regional deterrence. The pre-positioning of munitions at Subic sends a direct message to Beijing. The cost of aggression will be high. The facility ensures American and allied forces won't be caught flat-footed. The goal, make any invasion so risky and uncertain that it's never attempted. This agreement is the product of two assertive leaders, Trump and Marcos Jr. Both favor pragmatic, results-oriented foreign policy and direct deals. Trump's America First now emphasizes burden sharing. Marcos seeks to modernize the Philippine military. For the Philippines, the motivation is survival and security amid Chinese pressure in the West Philippine Sea. Diplomatic approaches failed. A stronger deterrent was needed. The Subic Hub is a poison pill defense. An attack on the Philippines is a direct challenge to U.S. interests. For the U.S., Subic solves the tyranny of distance in the Pacific, enabling rapid power projection. The Philippines provides land, labor, and shares costs. A true partnership. This model is a blueprint for future alliances, transactional, strategic, and mutually beneficial. Both sides get what they need. Security for Manila, reach for Washington. Beijing's reaction was swift and furious, condemning the Subic Bay Hub as a Cold War provocation. Chinese state media framed it as an aggressive American outpost aimed at encircling China. Expect more gray zone activities, aggressive patrols, economic pressure, and attempts to sow discord in the Philippines. China will test the new alliance at every opportunity. Militarily, the PLA must now factor Subic into its plans, dedicating resources to neutralize it in any conflict. The hub acts as a strategic sponge, absorbing Chinese attention and resources. Ironically, China's own aggression drove the Philippines to seek a stronger U.S. alliance. The Subic Hub is a direct consequence of Beijing's actions. China must tread carefully. An overt attack could trigger the U.S. Philippines Mutual Defense Treaty. Beijing will likely combine intimidation with attempts to lure Manila back, all while watching Subic's construction warily. The Subic Hub has ignited fierce debate in the Philippines. For many, memories of the old U.S. bases stir issues of pride and sovereignty. Critics argue the facility makes the Philippines a pawn and a target in great power rivalry. They fear being dragged into conflicts not of their own making, especially over Taiwan. Nationalist groups see the hub as a magnet for trouble, not a shield. The Marcos administration counters, this is a sovereign choice, not a return to the old base system. The facility remains under Philippine control with joint protocols respecting sovereignty. The government argues true sovereignty means having the strength and alliances to defend national interests. The challenge balancing security needs with domestic concerns and navigating between the U.S. and China. Beyond strategy, the Subic Bay Agreement brings major economic benefits. Construction will create thousands of local jobs and inject capital into Olongapo and surrounding provinces. Long-term, the hub will sustain local businesses, from catering to maintenance and security. U.S. and Filipino personnel will boost housing, retail, and hospitality sectors. Economic integration is key. Local communities must benefit directly to build support. The military facility will operate alongside the Subic Bay Freeport Zone, with upgrades benefiting both defense and commerce. Subic is set to become a key node in global supply chains, blending economic and national security. The economic renaissance and strategic enhancement are designed to make the partnership a win for the Philippines. The Subic Bay Hub is a symbol of a new era in Asian geopolitics. Old, rigid alliances are giving way to flexible, issue-based partnerships. The U.S. Philippines Agreement is a tailored solution for credible deterrence in the South China Sea and Taiwan Strait. Indo-Pacific nations are hedging, building security ties with the U.S. while maintaining economic relations with China. The Subic Hub fits this strategy, providing a hard power backstop without a full political break from Beijing. Flexible alliances are creating a complex, multi-layered security architecture in Asia. Minilateral groupings like the Quad and AUKUS operate alongside bilateral treaties. The Subic partnership shows the U.S. can create bespoke arrangements for its partners. The world is watching. If Subic succeeds, it could become a blueprint for future alliances. The game has changed, and the new rules are being written in the deep waters of Subic Bay.